Hey guys, Retro Reviews here with another SH Figuarts video review, and this time I'm going to be reviewing Kamen Rider Zeronos in his Altair Form. I wanted to say Vega Form for some reason, but anyways, let's go ahead and look at the box. Here we have Zeronos falling over. I'm going to just set him off and set the Zero Gasher off to the side. But here is the there. Hopefully he'll stay. Alright. So here is the box in the same style as Deno's. We have a picture of Zeronos doing his pointing pose for I forget what his phrase was, but Masked Rider Zeronos Altair Form in green reflective. Then the picture of Zeronos' emblem, and then Masked Rider Zeronos on all the sides and the top. Take a look at him back here. We have Zeronos standing with doing his pointing. Or let me say this to start. I'm fairly strong. That's what his phrase was. I remember what it sounded like in Japanese. I just couldn't remember the translation for it. But then there he is with the sliding the card through the zero, or his Zeronos belt, the extra parts, his rider kick, holding the Zero Gasher and sword, and then holding the Zero Gasher in bowgun mode. So there's that. Go ahead and take a look at the detailing on this guy, which is fairly good. Go ahead and put his arms down off to the side. He's got the nice gold rails for the bowl to go up for Altair Form, which give him green compound eyes. I love green eyes. Green compound eyes. I don't have enough of them, really. I have him, Decade, and O's. Yeah. So there's that. Then the his chest, which is pretty cool. How the train kind of form, the train rails kind of form a zipper around him. I think that's kind of cool. So there's that. There's the shoulder pads, which are molded into his arms, which is pretty cool. Actually, that's his bicep swivel. Spoiler alert. And the Zero buckle, or Zeronos belt, or whatever you want to call it, and the default weapon holsters, which we'll show off in a moment. Which, there it is, prepped for Altair Form. And then nice metallic green too on all the green bits. It's almost the same. It's pretty much the same metallic green that was used on Zolda and Magna Giga's parts. So that's pretty nice. Now, posability wise, same goes for him on all his posability. He's got the ball joint in the top and bottom of the neck, so he can look in any which way. His shoulder, universal shoulder joint, which mine kind of sticks in that spot. And then bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, typical Figuarts triple jointed wrist, the two hinges, or the two joints in the waist and stomach, ball joint in there and there, and very tight on mine, so there's that. Type 1 Figuarts hips with the bit that rotates down and then has the ball joint in the leg, thigh swivel, double jointed knee, and my favorite ankles, the ones that Deno and New Deno and Red Hawk started using, with the oversized wrist joint, pretty much is what that is. So He can bend in any way, and then hinge in the toe, of course. So there's Zeronos. Now all his accessories are right here. We've got his default fists, splayed open hands for left and right, and then his signature posing or pointing pose hand, a 0 card holding hand, another 0 card holding hand, it looks like. I can't see any other use for this hand. And then a hand with the thumb sticking out so he can slide the little trigger piece over to the side, like he does to switch forms. So that's pretty cool. And a left hand for holding things, or hands to hold on to the Zero Gasher and Blade form, and then a hand to hold around the trigger for the Zero Gasher and Bowgun form. And then we have the Zero Gasher and Bowgun and Blade, or Sword and Bowgun forms. So we have those. And then we also have the Zero Gasher and holster form, which are very nicely detailed for their size, and holsters to hold onto the Zero Gasher, and then a replacement belt that doesn't have a 0 card in it, and then an extra Zeronos card, which is exactly detailed like it is on the show for its tiny size, which is pretty cool. So in order to get the bowgun, or the Zero Gasher stowed onto his sides, need to take this one out and swap it with this one, which has the Zeronos card holder on the side. And you can notice that there is no peg in this, but there's a peg in the belt. We need the sword blade, and we put that in. The sword blade's peg has a square around it. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a square, and then you just plug it in with the way the square is going on there. So then it looks like that, and then go ahead and just plug it in the hole now. So there we have the Zero Gasher holstered, or the blade part of the Zero Gasher holstered, and then take this bit off and replace it with this one. Make sure the square peg is facing out, and the circle peg's the one you're actually going to plug into the belt. So make sure you do it like that, and then on the Zero Gasher there is this, I don't know if it's going to focus, but right there by my thumb is a little square rectangular shaped peg that will go in there. So to get the weapons holstered, it should end up looking like that. And to swap out the belt face, all you have to do is just pull that off and replace it with this one. So then now all you have to do is just, yeah, this don't fit in anywhere. You can pretend that he takes it out, but then that's about it. So yeah, there's Zeronos. Very nice figure. I do like him. He does. I kind of wish he came with a an effect part of some sort, seeing as Den-O did, and considering how much more bare bones Zeronos is compared to Den-O, it would have been nice to see an effect part. But what are you gonna do? It's still a very nice figure, and if you like Den-O's series and you like Zeronos, I do suggest picking him up. He is very fun to play with. still, considering what all that he comes with his fists and weapon pieces, but he's still a pretty fun toy. And this is Retro Reviews. Oh, I hope you guys like this video review, and I'll see you again next time.